Hello everyone, today's video is going to be another collab. You guys know me, I love collabs, I love doing videos with my friends here on YouTube, and today's collab is going to be with Nikki Lynn. I will of course leave her channel linked down below, and today we are going to be doing a spring this or that kind of challenge. We both did 5 this or that questions, Easter, springy related. We are also going to be using 2 palettes. And my cat is now scratching on the scratching thing. How convenient. Nikki does a lot of eyeshadow focused content, a lot of indie brands, a lot of colorful makeup. And if you guys know me as well, I obviously love indie eyeshadows and I love color. This is a fun collab. We are very similar in that aspect. Our makeup styles are a little bit different. And today, I think I'm going to pull a Nikki, and I think I'm going to be doing a halo eye. I think I will. We are going to be using the new Nomad Fairy Tale Europe palette. This palette packaging is gorgeous, is it not? But this is the color story. I'm going to primarily just use the shimmers out of this palette because in the Diver and Gloomy Gardens, there are some colorful mattes. And this shade is missing because it's in my BYOP. We're not going to use that shade anyway, but yeah. It has some beautiful mattes in there, and I feel like Nikki and I are on the same page about this. We like this palette, we do. It's just that the neutrals, it's meant to be for like everyday appropriate for most people, except Nikki and myself, our everyday normal makeup is not necessarily neutral mattes, colorful shimmers. You know what I mean? Like, this is more my vibe, and you guys know how much I love this palette. So we're just going to pick some shades in my brain. I'm not randomly selecting. Nikki does have a mishmash Monday where she does take 2 palettes, she randomizes the shades, and then she does a look. Those are on Mondays. I don't do that. I'm gonna pick my own colors. And my eye is watering. Also, I said in a past video about my nails, how grown out they are. And I was telling you guys about how I want to do a specific Easter nail. So here is my normal nail. So we have green, yellow, blue, and pink. And then with those same colors, I have little Easter eggs. How fun. I already primed my eyes, and we're going to go in with Gloomy Gardens, and we are going to do the mattes. This color story to me is probably more fall and not really spring. I really want to use this green color here at some point, but today is not that day. I want to use some of these oranges, and like I said, I plan on doing a halo eye, and I'm not the best at halo eyes, so please be kind. Please be kind. We're gonna go in with the mattes first. I'm gonna start with question number 1. I'm gonna start with the 5 that Nikki did first. Not like you'll know who did what, but I know who did what. Egg hunt or scavenger hunt. And I feel like as I've gotten older, we have not been having that many egg hunts anymore. I don't know about you, but where I am, there is quite a bit of adult egg hunts. There is quite a bit of adult egg hunts. And I feel like a lot of them incorporate alcohol or not so appropriate activities. I don't really vibe with that, so I have not done an adult. I also have horrendous social anxiety, so that also doesn't help my situation. So I have never been to an adult egg hunt. Scavenger hunts, I guess, is more up my alley. Those are the things that I have probably done more recently. I'm just building up this light orange, and since it's so close to my skin tone, Honestly, like, I could probably set my lid with this color. That's why I'm using such a huge brush, and I'm just going for it. Peeps or jelly beans? 100 and a million times Peeps. I do have some Peeps in my pantry right now. I have the peppermint ones, and I just got like the baby shit green color. This one all over my hand. I am not a fan of technically the peppermint Peeps. I have them because it was a gift, some people at work. So, I mean, I haven't eaten any of them, but they're in my pantry. But I love all Peeps. Normal Peeps. When I was at Dollar Tree the other day, they had Dr. Pepper Peeps. I am a Dr. Pepper lover. Like, I don't really drink a whole lot of soda. Dr. Pepper is one of those that I love so much. 110% Peeps. There's so many fun flavors. I like the texture of them. Part of the reason why I'm not doing jelly beans is because I don't really like the texture of jelly beans. March or May? Well, we just got finished with March. March is actually the month where my mom's birthday and my sister's birthday. So there's more going on in March. I'm debating if I want to put this black in with the orange. Yeah, we'll do it a little bit and we'll see if that deepens up the way I want it to. It's just a gray, like a darker gray. Yeah, I'm gonna say March just because like there's just more going on in the month of March. And I feel like May, I prefer it to be a little cold than it be a little hot because I am a sweater and I do not like to sweat, and it can be like 70 degrees and me just standing there and I'll sweat, and I'm not a fan of that. So for me, I think I'm going to say March. Gardening or hiking? If you know anything about me, I do not have a green thumb at all. I kill everything if that is my goal or not, and it's a horrible trait. I just cannot garden to save my life. We'll see if this black was a good idea. So nope, gardening, not my gig. So I'm gonna have to say hiking. I mean, do I really have much of a choice? Because, I mean, I guess I could like gardening even if I just kill everything. But if I am not getting a good return on investment, we'll call it. This is looking all sorts of trashy, but we are going to keep going until it looks good. And the shimmers are not on yet. I mean, I guess I can like gardening and be bad at it, but I'm not gonna get like my return on investment. You know what I mean? I'm gonna have to say hiking. And this eye look so far is looking like a crapshoot, but I don't know why. Some of my looks for collabs, it just has not gone the way I want it to. I'm gonna put some glitter glue on the center of my lid. I'm gonna go into this palette for my shimmers, and then we'll probably go back into Gloomy Garden to fix all my mistakes. Also, that Diveroon glitter primer is really, really nice. I have not used this red shade, and I kind of really wanted to use the red shade. Bunnies or ducklings? This is hard. I love all animals. If you're new here, love all animals. And that would be very difficult to choose between ducks or bunnies. I have a collection of rubber ducks in my office or in my cubicle. I'm in a cubicle. And I don't have a Jeep. I have no need for a Jeep. But like, I just think the rubber duckies are fun. And my one friend, she goes on so many cruises. She just came back from a cruise. She went like at the end of March. And so she brought me back a bunch of rubber ducks. And I love her for it. So I think I'm gonna have to say little duckies. I also feel like little duckies are more, what is it called? More friendly, I guess. Also, how are we liking this look? Blend the top. How are we liking that? It is a halo eye. Like I said, I don't normally do halo eyes, but I feel like now that the shimmers are on there, it does look better. Okay, now for my this or that questions. April showers or May flowers? We're currently in April, and currently, like, it's been raining all the time. Yesterday, it was raining literally all day. I'm gonna say Mayflowers. I mean, I like the rain, I do, and I love thunderstorms, but I feel like the thunderstorms that I do like, they're more of a summer thing, like those hot thunderstorms where they just like roll out of nowhere. Those are the thunderstorms that I like. I'm gonna have to say Mayflowers. That seems like a pretty solid choice. Iced tea or lemonade? I am 110% a iced tea fanatic. When I was younger, this was really bad because iced tea, especially like sweet tea, is not good for you, like, at all. But my mom would make like a gallon or two of sweet tea, like in a pitcher, and I would drink it all in like a day and a half. That is not good. I do enjoy some hot tea every once in a while. And I do really like iced tea. I do have quite a bit of iced tea in my refrigerator. What should I do on the lower lash line? I think I'm gonna pull in some of that red shimmer, but I feel like I want glitter primer for that. I'm gonna use some of my AOA Tacky Base because I'd like to finish it before I start like exclusively using that Diveroon primer. But I'm testing out the Diveroon primer to see if it is any good. Butterflies or bees? You guys know I have a bee tattoo. That is my vein. I have a huge vein, but I do have a bee tattoo. I would like to, because I have the flowers, I would like to add a butterfly tattoo. And if you guys watched my recent, what is it called? Like, there's literally a butterfly right there. There's butterflies in that photo. I have a live butterfly in a case that I did. Maybe this isn't the best idea, but when have I ever done some good ideas? If you've seen my vanity tour collection thing, like, I showed you everything that's on this wall, and I have quite a few butterflies. I love bees, I do. And I'm not allergic to bees. Like, bees can do their little bee thing around me. I don't really care. But I'm gonna have to say butterflies. Butterflies are the go-to thing. I'm going to blend out that red shimmer. I'm like indifferent if I like this. I have to go to work today too. Pastel or bright colors. This is so difficult. You guys know I love color anyway. I mean, I love both pastels and bright colors. Like that is just a rude question, and I freaking made it. I haven't looked at these questions since we did them a while ago. Part of me really wants to add this shimmer just on the lower half. We're gonna do it. Who the hell cares? I feel like these shimmers just bring a little oomph to the table. Like, can you see that? I love Nomad and I love their shimmer formula, but it's not this punchy. So we'll put a little bit. Just on the lower half. Yeah, I think that just made it look 10 times better. And I think I'll add a little bit of that to the lower lash line as well. Can't tell if you can see it. Next question, or the last question, real or fake flowers? I already mentioned this. I don't have a green thumb to save my life. Flowers do not last in this household, like, at all. I'm gonna put a little bit in the inner corner. I am not one of those, I think my fiance has gotten me flowers maybe once. It's just something I do not care to have. I know some people want flowers all the time. I just kill them. So I don't want them. I would much prefer fake flowers. And part of my spring decor is quite a bit of fake flowers. I don't know about you, but my look today reminds me of when Titanium Foxes does their looks on Instagram. Like, this reminds me of looks that they put out. And I don't really think it's springy, but maybe once I get all the other stuff on my face done, it'll look better. That was the last question. I'm gonna do fake flowers for the win, because they don't die, they last forever. Some of them look really real. Some of them do not look fake at all. This is the look without any lashes or liner or anything. I don't know how much that black color did to save this look. I'm really glad I incorporated that Diverune shimmer. I feel like that really just popped. I'm going to go off camera. I'm going to do my liner, my lashes, the rest of my face, and I shall be back. This here is the finished and final look. I am indifferent about it. I don't know if I really like it or not. Halo-wise are just not my thing. But I figured Nikki does them all the time and she rocks them every single time. And I'm like, I should probably channel my inner Nikki and try to do it today. This is what the finished look looks like. I had to do just a little bit of a wing. But today, the eyeshadow, you guys saw some of them, but I did not talk about the eyeshadow necessarily. So we did use this entire orange row right here, and then we also used a little bit of this black color. So what, that's 4 shades. And then we use the Nomad palette, and I used this in the center of the lid, and then this red color. Part of me feels like I should add a little bit of Snow White into the inner corner. Snow White is a beautiful color. Ooh. It's very intense. Like, for me, my eyeshadow today really reminds me of Titanium Foxes, like how they do their eyeshadow on their Instagram and stuff, except I used significantly more shades. I used million shades. I think I like that inner corner color because it has shifts of orange and like it looks white or silver. And it has some pink, it has some purple. When I'm looking at it here, it looks green. I don't know if you'd be able... When I'm looking at it, it looks green or gold. So I feel it'll work. It'll work. So these were the two palettes we used today, and I'm really glad I got to use them together. It is really, really fun to incorporate more than one palette in a look. And then for the rest of my face, for my blush, I had to use my Fenty Cream blush that it just incorporated with the oranges really well, and my goal is to finish it this year, so I'm gonna have to use it more. For my lips here, I used the e.l.f., I don't know, this little lipstick thing. It's in Power Mauve. I wore it in the rest of the video, and it's one of their lip stain product things. And then the Fenty Cream lip gloss in Peach Pout, and this is like really close to getting expired, and there's just so much product left in here. Unfortunately, I don't know if I'll be able to finish this before it does go bad. I'm gonna have to get on it if I want to finish it before it goes bad. And then I was a little weary. The two mascaras I was using previously, which was the e.l.f. Lash and Roll and my Wet n Wild tubing mascara, I started getting a lot of flakes and itchiness on my eyes throughout the day, so these need to be retired. So I did a new mascara today. I think the mascara is looking pretty good. I don't have any complaints yet. It is the Maybelline Firework mascara. I bought this during my birthday haul because it's part of the Last Sensational line, which I know I've liked it in the past, but it is the Firework one. I saw it at Ulta. I never seen it before. I've never heard of it, so I bought it. I'm liking it, I guess. But this is the look. Do you like this look? Do you guys enjoy halo eyes? I am very on the not really halo eyes type of person, and I just feel like it's just not my eye shape. It's not for my eye shape, which is fine. It's fine. Nikki can rock it. I can do something else. Makeup's just for fun. Everyone can do it differently. If you guys enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Do all the YouTube things. If you came from Nikki's channel, welcome. I hope you stick around. If you're from my channel and do not know who Nikki is, I highly recommend you go check her out. She does a lot of indie brands, a lot of colorful makeup, very, very, very eyeshadow focused. So if you really enjoy eyeshadow, check out over there. I do like a little mix of everything, a lot of eyeshadow on my channel, project panning, talking, get ready with me, throwback Thursdays, more just random miscellaneous stuff. I feel like I do different content, but I do the same content. Does that make sense? Thank you, Nikki, for collabing with me, and I love and appreciate all of you guys so, so, so much, and I shall see you guys next time.